And hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play of Stellaris Star Trek New Horizons mod with, of course, the Victory is Life Edition, the latest update to Star Trek New Horizons. Last episode, finally took out the pirate base that was inhabiting this system, so that little bit of Stellaris is out of the way right now. We do have a couple of potential habitable planets around. We do have a whole bunch of resources that we haven't taken care of in space yet, because I didn't want to build anything just to have it blown up by the pirates. So that's where we are right now. Plus, I'm probably going to want to spend a little bit of time rebuilding the ships that we lost in our fleet here. So let me unpause it at normal speed, and we'll get a sense of what's going on for our research. We're looking at Power Plant 3 in 33 months, Interstellar Academy in 2 months, and Destroyer build costs going down in a month.
Technology
great,
secured.
because I want to rebuild some of those destroyers that we lost. I think we lost like 4 or something like that. Improved polarized hull plating. That's going to take us 41 months. We're way under our naval capacity right now. Oh, I don't want to rename this system. There we go. So we'll unpause again, and let's take a look. So to build a destroyer now is 581. So I will get one of those in place at the end of this month. That'll bring us to
Star system charted.
We have an anomaly here, failure risk of 10%. And of course, her shtick is that there's a reduced anomaly failure risk. So she's definitely the person I want on that job. Of course, we did lose the original scientist that we had doing the surveying thing the last episode due to an anomaly where she got captured by some aliens, and we just kind of blew up their ship rather than bargain for her return. Interstellar Academy, let's see, Empire leader capacity goes up. Speaking of which, I don't think I have any leaders on any of my planets, so I'm going to take a look at that right now, actually. Let's go for Empire leader capacity. Alright, so our founder's planet. Alright, so we don't have a governor, so let's we have a free governor. So, okay, so this is like vanilla Stellaris now, where a single governor can be used across like all your planets. That's great. I wish I had done that a lot earlier, but I only really noticed that I wasn't playing with any governors when I was watching through the video I did yesterday, and noticed like, hey, dummy, you didn't put in any governors. You got your admiral set up, but no governors. So yeah, we're gonna build a couple of destroyers over the next little while. Society research doing real good for that. Engineering so-so. Physics, we need to get that up as well. It's going to be quite a few months before anything else happens this way. Unity, 55 months away. Of course, we do get that great link event that comes up every once in a while. And sometimes we get extra Unity, and sometimes we lose 55 Unity, I think it is. So we'll have to watch that. Construction ship. Alright, I want to get more minerals coming in because we're doing great for energy right now. What's this planet look like in terms of surface? So they have a 3 mineral thing right there. So I don't want to develop that space mineral right now, because I probably will actually occupy that planet at some point. You know what? I think I'll go for the physics and engineering in this little corner of space here. So here's our construction ship, so we're going to send them up there, and that has reduced the number of minerals we have out to 12. Late set in the mines, we have found an old mining station around Edgar 1 drifting. We surely used to mine the planet of its resources. Technology within the station is very close to our own. We should be able to take hold of the station and have it up and running in no time. So we could take control of the station. Extra energy or 1,000 minerals. I'd rather have the minerals. It's a short-term prospect, but we're doing great for energy, and that means that I can quickly rebuild my destroyer fleet. So that's actually what I'm going to work on. So yeah, we're going to engage in contemplation. That's going to cost us 50 Unity. I don't know why I thought it was 55. Orbital Dockyard does what? Destroyer build speed goes up. That's actually a big thing, so we'll take that. Can I just move that up the queue? No. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, that, they're going to be very busy there for a while. Let's, what do we got on the go on planetary surfaces right now? Because, let's see if there's any more minerals. I'm not seeing any. I think I've done a pretty good job of exploiting the minerals. Food, I mean, we're doing terrific, 4 plus 50. There is a mineral in this tile, so I will exploit that. Frontier Clinic I don't want to do. Trading, that produces 1 and 1 and 1. I like the idea of that. It's going to cost 75 influence. We also need to build a population to man that. 1 and 2 there. Maybe one of those there as well. Might be an idea. Okay. Okay, so that's some options now that we can do, that we can build those commercial buildings. We'll see. We'll see. This construction ship's not doing anything. There's a couple of minerals up here. So we're going to send you up here to work on that. 82 minerals a month, not bad, but ships are fairly expensive. Star Trek New Horizons. Okay, so we're going to get some Unity. How much we getting? We got 100. That put us at 42 months, which is pretty much where we were at for. I think we gained like an extra 50 or something like that. Okay. How is our governor doing? Population resource production goes up by 5%. Yeah, I really should have had him in place kind of at the start of the game. So he would have leveled up a little bit quicker, but I did not. I have failed in that regard. But that's okay. I'll live. I'm going to drop down a... I'm going to do a Vorta here. Build pop. We'll get the population built first, then we'll worry about what building we're putting there a little bit later. Okay. This construction ship's going to need something to do very soon. And we have a new month here. So we'll get you down to this engineering planet. Curl 4. It's the one where Curl fights Ivan Drago. It's a Rocky reference for you, just in case. Seems like Rocky, it's one of those movies that always seems to be on like around Christmas or New Year's. It's one of those movies that it seems to be on TV around those times. They'll do like a Rocky marathon and stuff like that. You tend to see those television marathons around this type of year. Yeah, this type of year. Yeah, that 2017 type. No, this time of year. Anyway. Side ship's not doing anything. They really should be doing something. We know that there's some sort of species down this way because we did see one of their ships a little bit earlier. Do we have any systems within our borders that we haven't scanned yet? No, I think we're good in that regard. Okay, so we got 100 minerals again. So this construction ship's going to need something to do, so we'll get you to build that physics building up here. 150? No, that's a frontier outpost. We want a research station. Okay. Alright, so that puts us back to fleet strength 900. That's not super great. So we do want to get at least another destroyer up and running after we get these couple of things built. Science now looking at 19 months, 15 and 31. So a long time before something happens in that regard. We met the Ricari. Okay. Your kind will not threaten us. So they're down there and they are inferior. So they're actually super weak compared to us right now. Gotta remember though, early in Stellaris, star bases can mess you up. So you really need like a 2K, 3K fleet at least before I really feel confident in conquering other systems. They've closed their borders to us, no duh. No duh. Truman looking like a nice little system there. Just want to take a look. No, not this. The expansion planner. All right, it's colonizable. And minerals. Ivory 2 seems to be the best bet here. A ton of food there. So that's the Ivory system, Ivory 2. Yeah, it looks like a decent little planet. And what is a 257? Yeah, we'll get that underway. I'm gonna put you here, I believe. Ivory Prime sounds good to me. And that's going to expand our borders up this way. So I should send the science ship up here and down here afterwards. Possible planet there to colonize. Alright, so you're going to need something to do very soon. We do have that 3 energy in this system, so I might as well get you to tap into that. Just to keep you busy, occupied, and out of trouble. So they have a bunch of rivalries. I wonder... You guys got any minerals? I'll want your minerals. Minus 1,000. I don't think they'll do a trade deal. They don't seem to have a defensive pact or anything. You got to remember, Gamma Quadrant Dominion, we are kind of the major power. It's like when you're playing Crusader Kings, you know, and you're playing one of the bigger countries starting off like France or something like that. You know, you get a bit of advantage. It's not like starting as like a duke in the middle of Norway somewhere. It's a little bit of an easier start, and that Stellaris actually tells you, at least this mod tells you, you got a little bit of an easier start. Okay, so you're doing that, and you're going up there. So I'm going to send you over here next, I think. Got a couple minerals there. So we'll get you working on that. 80 minerals a month now. That's pretty good. Pugga, how come we haven't surveyed you yet? We'll be very angry if that system's like filled to the brim with resources. Okay. So Dothart. So she's almost in place there. I am willing to sacrifice 2 food for a whole bunch of minerals. So I will build a mining station there. And what about that commerce thing that we built? Okay, so that's almost ready. She's almost in place. Nothing else I really wanted to... There's a bunch of society research here.
Construction
maybe I want
complete.
one of those commerce buildings here as well. Can I do that? Can I build multiple?
Construction complete.
Dilithium. I probably want to replace that. Transport hub. Interstellar Academy is going to give us a whole bunch of science. Frontier
Star
Clinic
system
is
charted.
a nice boost to society. I think we can only build one of these on a planet. 2 energy, though. I'm going to leave it as is. Lindgren, 4 minerals over there. A single tick of engineering. Maybe not worth our time right now. Construction ship, you need something to do. So yeah, we'll hit up the Brack system here, and of course we'll start with the 2 minerals. We will get a little bit more society, and then finally finish things with physics. Okay, so I do want to save enough for at least another destroyer pretty soon, so I gotta keep that in mind. Gotta keep the Navy strength up there. McCurdy, is that part of our Dominion yet? No. Okay, looks like they have expanded up here. I could try and maybe do some sort of invasion, just try to steal that system. Don't know yet. Don't know what I'm going to do. Want to get my industrial base kind of built up a little bit more before we start looking at that. And plus, I want to get get the old Navy strength
Situation log updated.
The Delta Menace and the Gamma Menace. Okay. But not the Phantom Menace. Not the Phantom Menace. Okay, so there is a frontier outpost up down here. So we're bumping up against somebody. We don't know who it is yet. Founders Planet is now building the colony ship. Okay. So they're going to be heading up to Ivory very soon. And Science Ship is going to check out those systems. Okay.
Construction complete.
50. Dothart. Okay.
Situation log updated.
More aliens. Of course, we'll meet them like all at the same time. What am I looking for here now? So like 2 more months before we can build one of these. Looks like 90 minerals a month now. I'd like to meet somebody friendly that we can trade with. Maybe become allies with. But we'll see. Want to mention too that if I can get my throat cleared, for the next few episodes are going to be kind of shorter episodes. What I'm doing right now is recording basically a whole bunch of episodes before I leave for my Christmas break, which is actually only in a couple of days. And unfortunately, this update only came out like 3 days before I'm leaving for that. So, in order to like cover off
Situation
a week's worth
log
of material,
updated.
I'm gonna have to record like 5 episodes a day for the next 3 days. So, gonna keep things maybe 20, 25 minutes, and that way I can produce enough content, and then have at least something coming out for the entire time that I'm gone, or at least
Secured.
close to it. There might be a few days at the end of it where I run out of episodes, depending how I go with the recording. Borium, 10 food, it's not a big thing. I don't know if the Dominion are big on art, but anyway, we have 721 minerals right now, so we will build another destroyer. We're actually over our naval capacity right now as well, so we may look at maybe building a few more star bases. Have I upgraded this one? I'm going to do that. That's going to get our naval capacity up a little bit. And
Construction complete.
See what kind of aliens are down here. So, okay, so you need something to do. We can replace a solid leader. Ricari. Let's try it. So we can do... So this is based on influence. Some solids are better guarded than the others, affecting our ability to place an infiltrator. Replacing military leaders such as Admiral or General provide opportunities to damage their fleets and armies of combat. Turn governors will attempt to mismanage the world. Scientists will slow research. Replacing the enemy's ruler will build trust. And apparently War Thunder is trying to update. Between the Empire, making our diplomatic efforts likely to prevail. So we have to unlock some traditions from the victory tree. Okay, so that's going to be something we're going to do. So we'll target an admiral and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we met the Wadi. So how strong are the Wadi compared to us? Our Plant 3 is ready now. So this is a warp engine for civilian ships. Now what does this do? Tracking goes up. Okay. Let's take a look now. But species? No. That's right. I can upgrade these guys after a while. What am I looking for here? Here we go. Inferior, and these the Wadi are part of a galactic alliance. Interesting. The Ricari aren't, though. And apparently, whoever this is not the Wadi. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we'll let things tick along a little bit longer here now. Temerians. Okay, so they're down here. They're a member of that alliance. And how do they stack up? They're also inferior. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I can take on, if I can be confident enough to take on both their fleet and their star bases. It's the Dasi. And they're also inferior. Okay, so apparently the Dasi are the group that have the starbase out here, the outposts. Okay, so we've infiltrated the Ricari fleet. It's kind of cool. So that does cost us influence. So 300. So that should give us enough to build another starbase. So we'll start that. And yeah, we'll let things roll along. How is our... So they're still building that colony ship. Seems like it takes a lot longer than vanilla Stellaris to actually build one of those colony ships. But that's okay. That's okay. I could see why they might want to slow people down a little bit. Also, if this is not part of anybody's federation or anything yet, I wanted to take a look at this planet. Not great for resources unless we can clear those blocker tiles, but that 4 minerals certainly interests me. Anything we want to do on planet? Can upgrade energy. Not a big deal right now, though. 2 and one. Can build a trading center there.
Construction complete.
That I will do. I could definitely use more minerals. Alright, so that colony ship is being sent out. And we have another destroyer, I think, getting queued up here. Yep. And that won't take so long to build, as we now have the, whatchamacallit here, the orbital dockyard in place. That helps with our construction speed. Doesn't make things any cheaper, though. Research-wise, what's going on? So 32 months, better hull plating in 5. That's exciting. That is exciting. Brax 2. We're going to be able to build a starbase here very soon. At the end of the month, possibly. McCurdy, still not within our boundary. Beach, I mean, I could set up
construction complete
there. I'm just gonna go for another starbase right now. Just to try to keep ahead of this naval capacity curve as much as I can. Alright, so you're going to be sent there, and I think I'm going to try to colonize Lindgren next. So that's going to cost us, what, $250? For minerals? About $257. Okay. So we'll wait for that. Dothart, anything we want to build here? We can upgrade this again, but don't really want to do that. Really need some blocker tile removal technology right now, but that doesn't really seem to be happening for us. So naval capacity, we're well over. Fleet strength is 1,300. Not quite where I want to be for at least any early game attacks or invasions or anything like that. And I need to get some ground troops built as well if I do.
Technology secured.
So that should be better armor. Next stage, hull construction. Let's go for that. 13 months, that's not too bad. Ship designer. Patrol frigate. We are only... I guess I didn't upgrade this last time. Not sure why I didn't. So we'll save that. And destroyer. And we want level 2 there, so we'll save that. And how much is it going to cost us to upgrade this? I have to... 67, okay.
Colonization in progress.
Start this, if I can. And yeah, we'll build right there. Okay. And with that, I'm actually going to end things off there. Like I said, you might see a bunch of shorter episodes over the next little while as I try to hammer things out before I leave on my Christmas break. Hey, if you liked what you saw, think about liking the video, think about subscribing. See you next time. Take care. Have yourself a great day.